As we go ahead and zoom in on I-12 here, seeing very heavy rainfall in some of these little cells here right on I-12. At Norco, northeast, just because of the storm surge and the flash flooding that they're seeing, there are people trapped on their roofs. These are heavy, massive flakes. We're talking about very wet snow, talking about a chance of freezing rain, some frozen bridges and overpasses, and even wind chills in the teens. Right at the surface, if it is below freezing, as that rain falls, it could freeze once it makes contact with the ground. The flash flood risk with this will be high. We're talking about a lot of rain coming all at once. Power of Mother Nature is awesome and terrible, and has been brought to bear in this small community of Butte Valley. Today's special day is National Waffle Day, and by the way, just between you and me, waffles are better than pancakes. Notice Hammond, 64 degrees. If you're in Hammond and you walk outside, you're going to be like, what's going on here? What is this? We're talking about really ramping up the activity in the tropics for the next several months, and that will last through late October. So get ready for it. Buckle up, because here it comes. It may not hit us directly, but it will bring deeper moisture into our area, which will increase rain chances all across the southern Appalachians, all the way into Texas. The feel-like temperatures, we're talking 108 to 114 degrees, maybe even 115 degrees. Well, good morning out there, guys. Live look from the tower camera showing cloudy conditions, hazy conditions, got some fog going on, even some rain now falling from these clouds. So a look right now, we got a dense fog advisory in Baton Rouge, areas to the north like New Roads, and to the south in Gonzales, and to the east towards Hammond and LaPlace and New Orleans. So this area under a dense fog advisory until 9 o'clock. We have been seeing dense fog out there, but we have more changes on the way. A cold front pushing through Louisiana as we speak. Alexandria already has a lot of rain from those thunderstorms, and that cold front is continuing to push through. But notice this, we also got some showers beginning to develop ahead of that front, which are already getting many of us wet in our area. And this is a part of a much larger system here. You can see that low pressure system moving through parts of Mississippi, and we got a massive winter storm on our hands up north and all the way into Texas. In fact, even getting wintry precipitation down in Austin and San Antonio, Texas. So this is quite the system, and it's only the beginning. We're going to be dealing with it all day today. A look at the closer look at the radar. Some of the showers we're currently seeing. It looks like one is moving into the French settlement. We got more showers moving into Sorrento and more in White Castle, Plaquemine, and of course Baton Rouge now getting some of these showers. A look a little farther to the south towards the coast. Morgan City, Franklin, Thibodaux, Houma, all of you seeing scattered showers at this hour. Temperatures right now at 65 degrees, so it's on the warm side this morning. And as we go through the forecast, those temperatures will slowly warm to 70 before that cold front pushes through. And then we're going to be seeing dropping temperatures as we go throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours. Once we go into tonight, those temperatures should get into the 30s, maybe below freezing to the north, which could cause some wintry precipitation. And then tomorrow, we'll barely get into the 40s. We may only stay in the upper 30s tomorrow. It's also going to be very windy, so it will feel like below freezing all day tomorrow. So prepare for that. It's going to be a cold Friday. And once we go to Friday night, we're talking about below freezing temperatures. So let's time out this front. This cold front looking to push through Baton Rouge in the next couple of hours. It's going to bring a strong line of storms with it. Some of them could have damaging winds or isolated tornadoes, so we'll have to watch it closely. After it passes, the front looks to kind of stall off to the southeast of us. Now, where that front stalls is going to be key to where we see any flooding conditions, because wherever it stalls, we're going to see these showers continuing to train over one area. So right now, it looks like that's going to be to the east of us. That's great news, but if not, we'll have to keep a very close eye on it. But you do see those storms still here at midnight tonight, right there, right along the I-55 corridor. So we'll have to wait and see what actually happens and how far that front can push through. But after the front does push through, we could see some lingering showers after it. And either way, if we do see rain here to the north, it'll be below freezing tonight. So if we do see rain there, we could see some freezing rain. So we'll have to watch that closely. Tomorrow, the rain looks to clear out of the area, just a couple showers. And then once we get into Saturday and Sunday, it's looking cold, but on the drier side. We have a severe storm threat for today as well. It looks like this has now been expanded almost all the way to Hammond for the severe threat, a slight severe threat, where you could see damaging winds or isolated tornadoes. This here in yellow, that's a level 2 out of 5 threat. Here in Baton Rouge, we're at a level 1 out of 5 threat, a marginal risk for severe weather. We'll have to keep a close eye on it as that front passes. And the flood threat also looking to be mostly to the east or down towards Gonzales, where most of you have seen plenty of rain yesterday, and also where that front looks to stall and where you could have some of those training thunderstorms. So that's what we'll have to watch for, that flooding threat. But you do see most of that rain has fallen to the east and to the south over the past 2 days. So those grounds are already pretty wet. Now, the rain totals I'm expecting for this cold front for today, probably between 1 to 2 inches. Some areas, though, could see up to 3 inches, especially in those heavier thunderstorms or in any areas that see training thunderstorms. As for the freezing rain amount, it's not going to look like a lot. So we're not talking about a great accumulation here, but most of that freezing rain will likely accumulate north of Baton Rouge, not in Baton Rouge, and that's only if it occurs at the right time. A look at your 7-day forecast. We got a high of 71 today, some heavy rain, and then tomorrow is cold and breezy, then widespread frost Saturday and Sunday morning with sunny conditions in the afternoon. Next week looks dry but cool. I'm in Paradise right now where it is snowing really hard right now. It's a little windy. The snow is coming down. These are heavy, massive flakes. We're talking about very wet snow. It's very icy on the roadways, especially when you're walking on the snow. It's really easy to slip on it because it's got a lot of moisture in it. That's why those flakes are so large right now. Now, I would say we've seen at least a couple inches so far tonight, but if the snow continues like it does, which it should throughout the night, when you wake up in the morning, you should see half a foot to a foot, depending on where you are in Paradise. And if you're going up to Magalia or higher up to Sterling City, you could be seeing even more snow, such as in Forest Ranch or Cohasset as well. I spoke to one person in Paradise who's actually visiting from Chico to enjoy the snow.
Well, we're enjoying it by doing some donuts out here. We live in Chico, so obviously it doesn't snow too often, and we just drove up here to check it out. So, but yeah. Boyfriend and I love the snow, so that's why we wanted to come up here.
Now, if you want to come up and enjoy the snow, enjoy it now, because it will turn to rain tomorrow evening. The snow levels are going to rise above Paradise, and you're going to see rain falling on top of that snow. So again, if you want to enjoy the snow, come now. But if you're coming up here to enjoy it or going anywhere where it's snowing, make sure to bring snow chains, make sure to have four-wheel drive, and please drive extra careful, extra slow. Keep your distance from other vehicles because you are going to be slipping and sliding on this road. I just saw some cars scraping off the ice and the snow off the road in Paradise because it is accumulating that fast out here. But for now, I'm reporting in Paradise. Meteorologist Bryan Ramsey, Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
Meteorologist Bryan Ramsey says that it's going to be warm temperatures all week long.
Well, kinda. I think today, well, maybe for you, but today
he walked in here with no jacket on today, so he could.
Yeah, did you wear shorts this morning?
I did.
Okay. See, I couldn't do that. I don't have that warm blood. So this is just a 1-hour loop of nothing but heavy rain. 120-mile-an-hour winds there, according to the radar. Now, this would not be exactly at the surface, but very strong winds. On the opposing side, you need to remember your P's. What are those? Plants, pipes, pets, even people. Check on the elderly. Make sure to tie down the holiday decorations. If you have any Halloween decorations up or, patio furniture, trash cans out on the street, bring them in. So you're getting all that water pushed up into these little bays here. If you want to go swimming today, it's Friday, you might as well. We're talking about 70s and 80s this morning. The afternoon, we're going to be in the 90s. Moisture from the Gulf, it's a warm body of water, so this is warm air. Think of a hot air balloon. Warm air rises very easily. It's very light. Cold air is not. It's pretty dense and heavy. It's going to stay closer to the ground. So this warm air that comes in from the Gulf of Mexico is going to go up and over that cold air.